Whenever I'd go to my Nani's house, she'd make my favorite dishes to eat. Sometimes she'd make Palak Paneer. Now, I have a habit while eating. I like to keep my favorite parts of food till the end. So, for example, with Palak Paneer, I'd finish the Palak first and keep the Paneer till the end. That's how I enjoy eating. My Nani, sitting there lovingly watching me eat, she'd see that my plate only has paneer pieces, no palak. Then she'd go to the bowl, separate some paneer, take out a spoonful of only palak and serve on my plate. And I'd have to go through the same cycle again. Now, why I'm sharing this story is to show you that my Nani, who loved me immensely, who had the best intentions for me, who took a step that she thought would benefit me, but it ended up actually not benefiting me. Why not? Because I didn't communicate to her, one, and two, she didn't have the knowledge. She didn't know why I had only paneer pieces. She saw, arey, no palak, she served me more palak. Right? So, a lack of communication from my end, a lack of knowledge from her end, and I didn't try to provide that knowledge also, led to this misstep. Now, let's come from Palak Paneer to GMAT. In the GMAT world also, you'll come across a lot of people, family, relatives, friends, who might take steps that don't benefit you. But I find it will help if we can realize that maybe the step is not helpful, but maybe they're coming from a place of good intentions. They wanted to help me, they wanted to benefit me, just that they didn't know exactly how to do that. So, an issue with regards to knowledge, not with regards to their intentions. For example, a parent just out of curiosity might ask, हुआ नहीं अभी तक? तुमने तो कहा था 3 महीने में हो जाएगा, अब तो 6 महीने होने को आए हैं, अभी तक हुआ नहीं GMAT, कब तक होगा? And you might interpret that question to mean, you are taking too long, you should not be taking this long, you should be done by now. Whereas it was a pure curiosity question, it could turn into kind of somebody pointing at you, blaming you for some failure. If nothing else, again, maybe you can understand, their objective is not to call you a failure with this question. Their objective maybe is, well, some curiosity, or okay, maybe a lack of knowledge that even asking a question related to curiosity can pinch me. Maybe they don't have that knowledge. But still, they're not purposely trying to take digs at me. ताना मारने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहे हैं. It could be a friend who might say, oh, you're still doing GMAT? That other friend of ours was done in 2 months and they got such a great score also. They might just say it in passing, not to show you down or not to show that, look, you are worse than the other person, but just to compare and ask or wonder why is that difference even there. So a lot of such situations, I'm sure, arise in your GMAT journey. So one thing that can help, I believe, is this understanding this difference between a lack of knowledge versus ill-intentioned. For example, my grandmother served me another spoon of palak. I didn't start hating her for that. I don't resent her for that. I know she did it out of love. Just that the situation was such that it ended up happening. Plus, I also understand how important it is from my part to communicate in such a situation. So that's my suggestion also to you now. Somebody comes and asks you, "Hua nahi abhi tak?" Join their team. Instead of being defensive and saying something like, हाँ लगता है टाइम, तो क्या हो गया? कईयों का हो जाता है, नहीं हो जाता, कईयों का नहीं होता, तो क्या हो गया? Right? Instead of trying to kind of fight back, maybe we can just join their team and say something like, हाँ यार, 6 महीने हो गए, मुझे भी लग रहा था हो जाएगा 3 महीने में, अजीब टेस्ट है, पर इतना तो सच है कि जो हर कोई कहता है 3 महीने में हो जाएगा, वैसा नहीं है, लगता है कई लोगों को ज़्यादा टाइम, right? So instead of arguing or defending, you are now sharing the surprise or sharing your thoughts with each other. And just open communication. नहीं, हर किसी को 3 महीने नहीं लगते, कईयों को ज़्यादा भी लग जाते हैं, और ठीक है, इसका मतलब कि GMAT में मुझे ज़्यादा टाइम लग रहा है, बट दैट डजेंट मीन कि यार मैं ओवरऑल इंटेलिजेंट नहीं हूँ और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट. इट्स जस्ट विद रिगार्ड्स टू GMAT. और लेट्स से अ फैमिली मेम्बर इज डिस्कसिंग MBA, GMAT versus you getting married, and they are saying भाई ख़त्म करो, बस करना है करो अभी के अभी, नहीं तो फिर शादी करो. Again, their intention is that you have a happy life. They might believe that MBA is less important than getting married by a certain age, let's say. Maybe then you can have a more open communication and share with them, these are my thoughts for me at this stage, these are the things that are higher priority. I understand maybe I don't have the foresight or the experience to gauge what the consequences of my actions might be, yet I'd rather take those decisions, and then if at all there are consequences, I'll endure the consequences instead of regretting why I didn't even try doing these things in the first place. Don't you think so? So just perhaps being a bit more understanding of the other person and a bit more open in communication can help avoid some of these missteps. What do you think?